Hey, how is everyone doing? I'm actually in the Bahamas at the moment, so this video is being uploaded while I'm away. A lot of you have been asking me to do a video on the famous bucket of rust us bricklayers actually have. I just wanted an updated video. This one will be a video of my kit, basically all of the kit that I use on a day-to-day basis. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and hit them likes, otherwise you'll get ginger hair like me, and nobody does want that, do they? Anyway, okay, so here it is, the famous bucket of tools. I've got a nice Stanley Fat Max kit bucket. It's actually very practical. The only downside to it is it doesn't have a lid, so you have to be wary when obviously England get a load of rain to cover your tools up. But it's got loads of little compartments, all very accessible and easy to find any tools that you've got hidden away in there. First tool I'm going to show you is my trowel. It's better than the old one. It's a Marshalltown one, but my friend's got the Ox one, but I just like these ones. I've had these ones for ages. I mean, I've got the old one in here, if you can see this, but it's rusty as you like, but I just use that for rubbish little jobs. I mean, if you look at the size difference, I mean, I must have had this one at least 5 years. So I went and got a new one through recommendations of you guys, actually. So yeah, that's that. Got is this little pointing trowel from Ox, and then his older brother. I think this bag got a bit wet. There's a bit of rust on there, but that should rub straight off. Lovely horsehair brick brush for obviously brushing down the brickwork, and then a 12-inch chisel, good for getting them bricks out, sometimes blocks. Plug-in chisel, this is good for if you don't have a clamp hole that you want to put in one of the joints. Also, it doesn't break the bricks into pieces. This is my 4-inch footprint bolster. I use this quite a lot. It's good to cut bricks because it literally gets the whole length of the brick. So there's that. I then got a lump hammer, not the heaviest one. I forgot what kilogram it is, but it's the lighter one of them all. Gloves. I've tried so many different types of gloves. In this one, these are scan ones. These are good for when you're carrying blocks, like loading out and stuff. And then we've got these ones. They're quite thin, but they get wet very easy and you have to dry them. These are good for bricklaying. Metal jointers. I've actually got a Marshalltown one and an Ox one. I haven't used this one yet, and I've got a really thin one as well. They're for obviously jointing up the old brickwork. Gutch chisel with one of the tooths missing, but I didn't think about turning it around yet because she's still got 3 more teeth on that, and that's good for trimming up bricks, so getting the muck off without actually breaking the bricks. Orange corner blocks. I mean, I'll show you in use on the wall for your lines up that end as well, as you can see. Well, that's the inside. This little flap thing you can actually take out if you don't want it in there. It's only buttoned on. You can take that out, get rid of that. needs a little bit of a clean out, but I'll do that after. On the side here we have a 8-meter Fat Max tape, which is very handy. Other tapes are available, obviously. Bambino level. That's good for when you're doing a soldier course. You can actually, I mean, it goes the length of the brick, so it's good for that sort of thing. Got a marker pen, pencil, and some French chalk. I'd really highly recommend these, as they are pretty good. I mean, marking up blocks, they're pretty good. They're only like, I don't know, £2 on Amazon. Bare lines, just for the odd jobs. This has probably had more haircuts than me, because this is what I use mostly to joint up these sort of bricks. And then all you do is use a Stanley knife and you cut along the edge, and then it's basically a new jointer after that, and then you keep doing it until you can't do it no more. And the famous footprint pins for your lines, got to have them. And who else wraps their lines up like that? I mean, I do it like this, just because it stops it from tangling, and you don't have to do that thing where you're dangling it off a scaffold waiting for it to spin round so you can get it untangled. What do we have in here? Literally a load of these. They're good for if you're a bit low with something, you can bump it up, and all sorts. I also have this, as sometimes we do some demolition jobs and you've got to get these tiny little screws, nails out and all sorts, and it's good for getting underneath and getting the screws and nails out. But that about wraps that up. I mean, these are high. I've had a few kit bags, but I think this one is one of my favourites. So check it out. All this stuff I'll link below. It's on Amazon, most of them, but I'll link it all below. And then I've got a Fat Max level, and that's good for leveling the brickwork, obviously. Oh, can't fit it down there. So you can get right down there. And that looks good. So yeah, there's a little bit of a kit review slash see what I've got. I've got loads more kit, but that's just the bare essentials that I need to get me through the days on this so-called building job work slash sites. So I am actually sunning myself on a cruise in Mexico slash Bahamas, but I will film all of that and I'll upload that when I'm back. So enjoy your week, and I'll see you in the next one.